Hey guys, welcome back to another video. If you guys have not already hit the subscribe button. Today I'm going to show you guys how to install these like LED light strips in your car. It's probably one of the easiest mods you can put on your car. And if you guys watched the last video, you're going to think, oh, I already installed that, right? Well, I did. These are the old ones, still plugged in. And for some reason, it just stopped working, and I don't really want to like mess with it, so I just bought a new one. I tried checking like the fuse for the cigarette lighter, and it wasn't that. It's something with this wiring. So yeah, I'm kind of just gonna replace the whole thing. So I got the old ones out, and yeah, I'm pretty much gonna install these ones the exact same way. So in this car, it's powered up by a cigarette lighter. And there's one right in the center console, and there's also one under the passenger side. But I'm going to use the one in the center console. Hopefully you guys can see, because it's kind of dark. So here's my cigarette lighter, and here's the on and off buttons, and some other buttons to change the lights and stuff. You can also use your phone to change the lights. Well, I'm going to first take this back panel off. So it's not held on by anything, it's kind of just unclip it just like that. And if you guys can see that there's little grooves that other wires are in, I'm just gonna put the ones that are going to go to the passenger side right through there, and then the other one on the other side, just for a clean install. It's not going to be smushed in anywhere. There is no way for it to come through the center console and into this back without it being pinched. So I am gonna drill a hole in this. Okay, so now that I have the wires fed through, now I can try to make this more organized. Just like that. So now I'm gonna have this wire come like this and loop. I'm gonna zip tie that loop, and then this one is gonna be fed all the way up there under these plastics, and then the same thing for the other side. So now that I got everything laid out the way it's gonna go, I'm gonna rip this back of this 3M tape off, and I'm actually gonna use a heat gun for this, because this 3M tape kind of sucks. So I'm gonna use a heat gun to make it stick a little better, and especially like on this fabric, it doesn't really stick that good, so the heat gun should help. And yeah, so I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna record it because it's kind of dark, it's kind of cold, and I just want to get that part done with. But yeah, so I'm gonna use the heat gun, and then I'll come back to you guys once I have that done. So guys, I found actually like a little piece of metal down here, so I just stuck it to that. It's on the bottom of my seat instead of this fabric, so maybe it would hold better. And yeah, so now this one loops, and I'm gonna tuck this behind this all the way down. Yeah, so now I'm gonna try to get my fingers in here and just tuck this. I do want to tuck it pretty good though, because I don't, well, number one, I don't want the wires showing, but I also want to make sure that it's not pinching, because it's kind of tight right here. So I'm gonna try to push it up more, because it's has a little bit more play. You push it up a little more. Alright, so now I have, oops, I'm touching that. Alright, so now I have this front side installed. So the next thing I like to do, just to make it a little bit more neat, is I have some extra wire, because this wire goes to this light, and then the wire kind of loops to go to the next light. So I'm just gonna take this loop, and instead of just having it dangle, I'm gonna zip tie it to something underneath. I just want to make sure that it's not pinching, because maybe that's why the other ones wasn't working. I don't know, but yeah, so I'm just gonna zip tie this, and then I'm gonna do the exact same thing on that side, and I think we should be good. All right, so I got everything wired up, everything's in place, all the wires are hidden. So now let's see if this works. I probably really should have tested to see if this worked before I installed everything, but you know. I gotta mess with some of the settings because these are a little bit of an upgrade from the last ones that I had. So yeah, that's how you install LED lights, and that's pretty much it. I know you guys can see the entertainment screen. I got the trim on finally. I'm gonna do a video on this soon and show you guys how I wired this up and wired this up and everything else. I also have the sub in the back of the car now, so the sub's working, and I also have the backup cam. So I want to make videos on all those things, and yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace out.